We're going to put the two head-to-head. For a pre-finals breakdown, we go to 13-year NBA vet who plays analyst in the offseason for us, Jalen Rose. Jalen, we start looking at these two clubs, and you have to start with LeBron. How do the Spurs go about trying to stop LeBron James? Or as you say, you can't stop him, you can only hope to contain him. Absolutely.
That's totally true, Dana. You see the way the young guy's playing and the way he helped eliminate the Detroit Pistons is really amazing. And I'm really excited for the Cleveland Cavaliers and their fans and for LeBron James. We watched this young guy grow up throughout that series. You watch how from the beginning of the series, he was going to the press conference with a suit and a tie. At the end of the series, he's wearing a T-shirt with his water because he was focused, he was disciplined, and they got it done. So when you're the San Antonio Spurs, just like the highlight you see with him flying to the basket and dunking the ball over Tim Duncan, you don't stop LeBron James, like you said, Dana. You can only hope to contain him.
And how do you do that then, Jalen? Give him some idea.
Well, you really want to try to keep him out of the paint, which is easier said than done because, like I said, once he squares his shoulders towards the basket, it's really like a freight train. You really don't want to get in front of him and take a charge. You definitely don't want to be in his latest poster. So when you're the San Antonio Spurs, you want to rebound the ball. You want to keep LeBron James out of the paint. You want to make other guys beat you. LeBron James is the kind of superstar that could get 30, 35, 40 points to beat you. So you want to take his points down, raise his assists up, and make other guys that were able to beat the Detroit Pistons and knock down shots, find ways to knock down shots in the NBA Finals, which is a bigger stage.
Cleveland, obviously the one-star team. On the Spurs, we've got the big three. Tim Duncan may be the biggest of those. How does Cleveland go about slowing him or containing him?
The big fundamental. I think that's a big-time job. You talk about Drew Gooden, you talk about Zydrunas Ilgauskas, you talk about Varejao. They're going to do the best job they can. Tim Duncan is a guy that plays on both sides of the floor. He loves to shoot over his jump hook. He loves to do a sweeping hook to the middle. And the bottom line, the guy's just efficient. He's a 20-10 guy waiting to happen. You're not going to really be able to shut down Tim Duncan. If you double him in the post, he kicks the ball out fast to swing, jump shot three. Or if you don't double team Tim Duncan down low, he's a guy that can go ISO one-on-one and really put you in the basket. So you can't stop Tim Duncan. He's a three-time champion. He's been there, done that. He's seen this stage. And nothing you can show him, it'll be something that he hasn't seen.
Complete opposite of Duncan would be Daniel Gibson. I don't know if the Spurs even knew who he was before the last series there. Can he keep up what he was able to do against the Pistons, against San Antonio?
I hope so, because this is why a lot of times in professional sports, we like to use youth as an excuse. You talk about a guy that's a second-round draft pick, steps up and have a career-high 31 points in an elimination game. That's the 5th most points in an elimination game for a rookie of NBA history. So the guy's getting it done, and also being a second-round pick, Dana, it's probably time for Daniel Gibson to cash in because now he's going to become a free agent here soon. So I'm really happy for Daniel Gibson, and I hope that he can find a way to step up on his NBA final stage and really play the way he played against the Detroit Pistons.
You call it a stage, and we are certain to see some drama because we've got some pretty good floppers in this group. Manu Ginobili, Anderson Varejao. Who's the better flopper in those two?
When you talk about floppers and you talk about this series, let's talk about who they should be. They should be Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Smith. Those should be the biggest floppers because those are the guys that help egg on the LeBron James, what he's not doing. I've been doing interviews about this for the last month about who LeBron James is not, and anytime you get it done the way he got it done, those are the two biggest floppers. Stephen A. Smith, Skip Bayless.
Go ahead, Skip.
Jalen, I hope you have a monitor there and you can watch what I'm about to say so that you can learn what really happened with LeBron James in the last series.
Okay. Teach me.
Is that all you got?
I'm ready to learn, Skip. Right. I'm a student.
I think Skip wants to tell you when we get to 1st and 10, Jalen.
Okay, save that.
All right, Jalen, thanks. I know we will talk to you all week long as we get set for Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Thursday, 9 Eastern on ABC. You can see the Cavs and Spurs, and there they are, James and Duncan. Coverage gets underway at 8:30 Eastern over on ABC. Jalen, listen up, because Skip is just moments away. Which team will win the NBA Finals, Cavs or Spurs? And now the moment we've all been waiting for, Skip Bayless talking LeBron.
Yeah, Jalen, stand by because, as Skip likes to say, class is beginning in America.